This is Jambo Radio.
Today we have a very special guest. We have an artist, a songwriter, singer-songwriter with us in the studio. She goes by the name Marianne Mandy. Hi girl, how are you?
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
I am awesome. I'm
You
so
look
happy
good.
to be here. You
Oh
look
my
good
God,
too. What?
Thank you for coming in. We love it when people come in because it's like a different vibe. It's a banter. We vibe better.
You know, there's a party here on this radio show, and I had to come find out by myself.
How are you feeling so far? Tell us. Good things, I hope.
Actually, everyone, if you're listening, just know I've had the time. I've been served juice, tea.
You only get this treatment on Jambo, guys. Come on. No, thank you so much, Marianne, for coming in today.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. What's your thing? You know, I know you're an artist. You're a recording artist right now. You actually have an album.
I have a whole album.
A whole album. Talk to me.
3 years, I think.
Talk to me. So your album came out in 2019?
2018. Yeah.
It was called Ego.
Yes.
Why?
Ego was my first album.
What were you feeling like? You thought, oh my God, I'm a big teen. I'm a big girl.
It was just, once I finished writing all these songs, if someone didn't know what the songs were about, the titles stood out.
Yeah,
and just spoke ego.
Same as me. When I saw the first song, I was like, okay, why am I so beautiful? Okay, girl.
Flyest girl in Nairobi.
Like, okay, big up yourself. And then I'm like, okay, and then I saw the name. I was like, Ego. Okay, I was like, all right, I get it. You know who you are.
Yeah.
And you're telling us, this is me.
Yeah.
I am that girl.
Yeah. That's what that album is about. And I write, I never get to write about myself. I write, I listen to other people and write from their experiences that inspire the stories in my music. And the first album actually is a collection of stories about different women and different places of life they're in and their relationship with others and themselves. One of my favorite songs, and I think the song that most people liked from the album, was Why Am I So Beautiful? Which is a song about a relationship with yourself. The other song that usually has a lot of plays on Spotify is The Flyest Girl in Nairobi, which is detaching yourself from
everyone, like your peers, like
detaching yourself
the normals. You're a queen
for chasing other people and accepting that you don't need other people to love you. And that's kind of what the album Ego is about.
And I think as well, just speaking on that as well, you said it's getting like more plays on Spotify. It's because people can relate to that. Like as a girl, I want to listen to a song that I can sing along to, and I'm saying, why am I so beautiful? Why am I so beautiful? Like every girl or everyone, not even girls, everyone will be able to relate to that part of the song.
It's
and
so funny you say that, because I actually have a playlist that I specifically play just to do my makeup. Do you know how like that one play just that makes you just feel good? And you're like, so if there's any artist out there writing music right now, there are people who have a playlist for everything. I'm one of them.
Honestly, I'm the same as well. If I was having a bad day and I just wanted to get my mood up, I want to listen to something that's telling me you're that girl.
Yeah, like, you're that girl. You look good. You're fine. You're important.
Exactly. You know? So big ups on that one. I love it.
Thank you.
I absolutely love it. So you grew up in Nairobi.
Nairobi is home.
Yeah. And how was it like growing up in Nairobi? How do you think that that part of your life has influenced your music?
Oh, you know what? That's a good question. I love the thing about growing up in Nairobi is just it's comedy.
yeah, like
everything is it's funny. You get to see a different side of life in pain and enjoy.
I feel like that's the whole Africa, really.
That's really the whole of the continent.
There's
you laugh so that you don't cry.
Honestly, we're the happiest people on earth, and we go through the worst things on earth, but we're the happiest people.
Exactly.
It's amazing.
And just there's a very mixed community in Nairobi. You'll find people all over the world. I mean, it's a capital city. And so the genres of music floating about in the airwaves are so diverse and so rich that I was lucky because my mom would play a lot of music growing up. My mom loves music, and I have an older brother, and he loved music, and so I was very lucky enough
like a family thing. It wasn't a family
to be around to listen to all this music, different styles, different genres, different ages, like music from I'm quite old, by the way. I might be looking quite small. I'm very old.
Do you know what age is a number?
But I remember sometime in the 90s listening to music from the 60s and the 50s, because that's what my mom would play and that's what my dad would play sometimes. And I knew those. Have you ever been in a place in your life growing up where you hear a song and you're like, I know that
reminds
song,
me
like,
of
and
this part of
it reminds me of this moment in my life, and I had a lot of that, and that really impacted how I write music and how I understand music and play with music in my art.
Wow, that is amazing. That's sweet. So your style in music it's quite different from the usual, like boom 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 boom, like Afrobeat that we like, the typical, like that is very rampant in the African scene. You have that, what I say, it's a mixture of like a little bit of Ayrshire, then you give us a little bit of Sade, then you give us a little bit of it's a really calming spirit kind of. You're talking to our souls, like what was that for you? How did you decide that you were gonna choose that kind of music? Obviously you've listened to all this music in the 90s with your parents playing it, growing up and becoming your own person. How did you decide that this was it just the kind of voice that you had that just influenced you? Said
my voice is this. No. Funny question, actually, because I don't try. When I pick up the pen, when I'm seated in my studio and I'm writing, that's just what's coming out. I try to not put myself in a box, because I'm an artist, and I always try to remind myself that when I enter my studio, I say no one is ever going to define me as an R&B artist, or I'm a music artist first. And so I let my pen go where it will take me. When I've started playing with production a little bit, so I try to, wherever my mood takes me, you know what, I might turn out to be a rapper, watch out.
Watch out, baby.
Who knows. So I try to just have fun. It just turns out that when I've been doing it recently, it just turns out to be soul, Afro Soul.
Yeah, but I mean, if that's what speaks to you and that's what you're trying to, send, the message you're trying to send to us, by all means, do so. Like, we don't need so much noise all the time. Sometimes we need like some calm. Honestly, I'm telling you. Sometimes.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah.
I always feel like people want.
Oh no.
Do for the gym.
Listen, you want that for the gym, like when you're outside, when you're facing the world. But when you come to your house and you just want to come back from a stressful day at home and you just want to chill and actually almost like meditate and reflect on your day and your life.
That's good to hear, actually, from someone.
That's what you want to, honestly, that's what I will be listening to when I'm trying to relax and when I'm trying to meditate. Because, if your mind is going so fast every time, we'll break down.
You know what? I need to do a poll. I need to do an Instagram poll and find out what people.
Yeah,
that's a good. You've introduced a good thing.
A really good social media strategy. But I will definitely be on the soul side. I don't know about them, but you know what? Whilst we are talking about soul, we're just gonna go ahead and listen to one of Marianne's songs. This one is called "The Flyest Girl in Africa."
In Nairobi.
Well, I'm giving you Africa. The flyest girl in Africa. Well, it's called "The Flyest Girl in Nairobi." Let's enjoy that song. I will be back.
Oh.
Nini Mpenzi, I see the way she looks at you and I lose my mind. It drives me crazy to hear you talk about her, baby. Now I see why. Ooh. Sauti yake anapoongea, akisonga na akitembea ni kama ndege. Sauti yake anapoongea, akisonga na akitembea ni kama ndege. She is the flyest girl in Nairobi. Na nina wivu. She is the flyest girl in Nairobi. Na nina wivu. She is the flyest girl in Nairobi. Na nina wivu. She is the flyest girl in Nairobi. Na nina wivu. Baby, baby, niambie nini funny. Never seen you laugh so hard. We don't share that humor now. Hey, she's a bubble of character. Akipatwa hawezi akaachwa. Kwake baby ni kama umedata. But I cry, pick me please. Sauti yake anapoongea, akisonga na akitembea ni kama ndege. Sauti yake anapoongea, akisonga na akitembea ni kama ndege. She is the flyest girl in Nairobi. Na nina wivu. She is the flyest girl in Nairobi. Na nina wivu. Hey, hey, hey. She is the flyest girl in Nairobi. Na nina wivu. She is the flyest girl in Nairobi. Na nina wivu. Nina wivu. Nina wivu. Nina wivu. Nina wivu.
Yeah, welcome back, guys. We've just listened to Flyest Girl in Nairobi by Marianne Mandy. She's right here with us in the studio. So if you guys are watching, give us a wave, put something up, say hello. Right, before we went on the break, we were talking about, obviously, being in Nairobi and, what has influenced your music and stuff. Right, so you moved from Nairobi to Scotland in 2018.
Yeah, 2019.
What inspired that move? What was the idea?
Music.
Yeah.
There's it saying that everyone was on the same lane, so I went and took the other route.
The lane. I love it.
That's it.
And how have you found Scotland so far?
It's cold. It's cold and the weather is a liar. The weather is a liar. Don't believe it. If you ever come to Scotland and you see the sun shining, don't leave out. Don't believe it.
Don't do
Just
it.
why you always wear your jacket. Leave the house with your jacket, no matter what.
You're casting us right here. You're telling you're casting all our secrets in Scotland. Oh well, you don't lie there. Our weather is one to watch. It's one to watch. But have you loved it so far? Like,
I love Scotland. How
has the experience been? People been nice?
I love Scottish people. I love the banter.
Yeah.
I love the Scottish accent.
Ooh.
A
lot of people love that part, the Scottish accent. But
I'm here for it.
Love it.
I love Scotland. I've made attempts to move to England, but I'm just like, this is my new home. I'm just gonna embrace it.
Come on. Yeah. No, I love that. I love that you're enjoying Scotland and you've settled. I think Scotland is Scotland, when I say Scotland, I've only kind of really lived in Glasgow and I've loved it. It's one of those places that, as annoying as it can be, in so many different aspects, it's just you just love the environment. You just love the people. You just love how kind of affordable it is, even though it's getting expensive now.
But there is something about Scotland, like there's something about it.
You get the clean water, you get the free this, free education, free healthcare.
The free health thing to this day, I'm like,
love
are you sure? I went to the
scam. Are they scamming me here? Am I gonna pay with something else? No, but that way I really appreciate Scotland in that way, and I'm glad that you're enjoying it. I'm glad that you're loving it. So you also came and you studied here in Glasgow. Yeah, tell us about that. What did you study?
I did a master's in a postgraduate degree in songwriting, in music songwriting.
So this is you like music is you.
This is me. This is my. I bleed. I just bleed music. Sometimes when I cut myself and I bleed, I'm like, is that me? A new hit? Did I?
You're funny.
But yeah, that's what it is. Music is just me.
Love it. So you went to UWS, studied music. Mm-hmm. If you were not doing music, would you be doing anything else?
That's a good question. You know that. If I was not doing music,
any other career thing that you were good at, or did you do music undergraduate as well?
No. You know what? If I wasn't doing music, the one thing I'd do, and the one thing I'm still good at, is that I'd be in the advertising industry.
Wow. Okay.
I'd work in the advertising industry. I'm very good with creative advertising and creative strategy, all of that. I hope I never have to do that. So you people better stream my music.
Well, you are, from what I've seen, you also are quite chatty in terms of like your social media. Oh. You enjoy a good catch up.
I love talking a lot. I say so much, and sometimes I've gotten myself in trouble in the most. I think I've actually stopped posting on my Twitter for about 3 years now, because there's a time I was just going on a rampage, and I was like, you know what, this is not fun. I had to go and delete all my tweets. And now when you go to my Twitter, I'm a saint, because I worked hard on that page. I don't tweet anymore. I just retweet and I hit like on my Instagram though. I talk a lot and people seem to like it. They're always responding and they keep me going. I love it.
You should do more lives. You should go on YouTube and do something on YouTube.
You know what? I always want to do that, but it's just a lot of work.
Yeah.
Because you have to look cute, and sometimes I want to be ugly. Sometimes I'm sorry, I don't feel like being cute.
You just be natural. That's what it is. It's not called ugly, baby.
I know, but people will. You think it's that, but there's always going to be that one person.
Do you know what? Social media just does this thing where people think that when you're not all glammed up, you are less of a human,
isn't it?
No, we are just who we are. Like that's really how we are. Like being glammed up is just like an extra addition. Shouldn't be your whole identity. Whole life,
yeah.
So don't think about the extra work. If you really, You seem really, really, really chatty. I asked you that because we've been chatting since you got here. If you love it, then I think by all means you should go ahead and do that as well. Because as an artist, you can add on or encompass all this works, like all these different things, and still be an artist. So
do you feel like it overshadows the music sometimes? Because I'd be chatting and then I'll tell people like, oh, could you just
by the way listen to my
and they're like, no, can you tell us your opinion on Donald Trump?
No. I think there's always a good balance. I think there's always a good balance where you can use your chattiness to draw people in, and then you sell what you really want to sell to them.
There's always that.
I think you should really, you will be really good. I'm telling you, girl. I'm telling you.
You have my business plan all written out.
Manager. But that I love that. I love that you have you have other things that you could do or you enjoy doing aside from music. That's always really good to hear. I like it when people surprise me and tell me. There's some people that I see, you know what, I thought you were a model.
So many people tell me this,
because I was gonna come here and be like, well, you're a model. You know, when did you start modeling? But you were just saying that, you get that a lot.
People actually think I'm a model.
Why haven't you ventured into that?
I'm 5'4". I'm like,
you can be a face model. You don't have to be like the full.
So that's I'll take that as a compliment. I'm going to. You need to save this recording because I'm going to use that as the intro to my album.
You need to be a face model. Love it. Honestly,
that is so cute.
You have some really nice model looking pictures on Instagram, and when I saw them, I thought, oh, she's a model.
I enjoy taking pictures and posing, and I just happen to attract people who take pictures for some strange reason.
The universe is
a lot of my friends are
something
photographers.
To you. The universe is speaking.
The universe is speaking.
It's speaking to you. But you seem like you can really like do different things aside from music, which I know like is your main thing. I think that you are like a bundle of the talent you have. You have a really good. Good package here, so I love that. Right, so we're gonna go on another quick break. We're gonna play another of your songs. This one is the one where you hype yourself. You tell us how it is, and you're like, "This is me." I'm telling you. This song is called "Why Am I So Beautiful?" And it's by Marianne Mandy. I'll see you guys when we come back.
Mtu na kio amebeba kwa kiondo, anasema ni jenjo, nijione kwa machoyo. Nikamfuata kibandani, akaufichua siri, nikauona uakisi, nikauona mara ya pili. Malaika yakainuka na siwezi nikaamini, siamini huyu ni mimi, kupumua misiwezi, akia nani. Mayo, 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 mayo. Omakodoka, binyalo ye, omakodoka. Ne ajaber, omakodoka. Binyalo ye, omakodoka. Ne ajaber. Oh Lord, why am I so beautiful? So beautiful. Beauty so plentiful. They can't breathe when I'm passing through, so they tell me to be merciful. Oh Lord, why am I so beautiful? Oh Lord, why am I so beautiful? Beautiful. Why am I so beautiful?
Yes, guys. We are back. We still have Marianne Mandy with us in the studio, and we've just listened to one of her tracks called "Why Am I So Beautiful." Love that song. Love the title of that song more than anything, and just love the calmness in that song. It brings you to your center. Like, love it.
Thank
you. So. Now, I just wanted to really talk about, your family, your background, where you're from. How has it been for, people, your family? Have they really accepted the music part of you? Obviously, you said like your mom and dad always played music. So I take it that they are very, very supportive of your career in music.
To be honest, I think it's still very hard for my dad to say. It's just like, I think, very typical African thing. I don't know why he had convinced himself that I'll be a pilot. He had the whole plan written.
He convinced himself.
And I said, Dad, I want to be a singer. And he's like, why? You're supposed to be a pilot. But my parents have been very supportive. My mom back home, I've moved to Scotland and started a new life, but in Kenya she'd come for every single one of my shows. She wouldn't miss. And sometimes there's like these shows where the age group, you can clearly see the age group, and she'd be that one person. Yeah, she's my biggest cheerleader.
Oh, bless her.
I know there's a big time gap between the UK and Kenya right now, but I'm sure she'll be tuning in. If not, she'll be listening. She's my biggest cheerleader.
Bless.
Very supportive. My siblings are very supportive. Everyone, my cousins, everyone.
It's so good to know, like, to have your family. It's just that extra boost. Like, everyone outside could be like, oh yeah, you're doing well, but when you can hear it from your own family, it means so much. Nah, that's so good that they are there for you, and your mom goes out of her way to support you. You're really lucky to have that. So that's good. That's really good. Right. So, and in terms of your inspirations, who's that one person that if you were just asked straight up, who do you want to be featured on your song? Who's like that's, I don't want to say celebrity, but that someone in music that you that really inspires you, you look up to, and you would want to have like a collaboration with them? Could be more than one.
There's so many people.
Okay, give us two. Top two.
Oh my God, I'd really love to make music with Kanye West.
Ooh.
I know it sounds like so ambitious. Will this ever happen?
You have to.
I'm one of the million. Let me just dream it, man.
Yeah.
I feel like he just gets it. I feel like it's just, I love a rule breaker. Just break all the rules.
That is Kanye.
I'd love to do music. I have so many people. I'm trying not to think of Americans.
Okay, think of someone probably from home. Nairobi.
From Kenya,
yeah.
This is gonna sound so cocky, but I would. They're not on our wish list because they're very. I feel like they're very kind people, and if I asked to work with them, they would.
Yeah.
Let me see. The people I'd want to work with are dead.
Aww.
Because they're legends. Let me see. This is a hard question. Why are you asking the hard question?
All right, okay. We'll take Kanye West.
Obviously, every Kenyan would want to make music with Sauti Soul. Every Kenyan would want to make music with Sauti Soul. So I'd love to do that.
Yeah, that's a really good one. I love Sauti Soul. I love his music.
I always try not to give that example because it makes the Kenyan music industry look like there's only Sauti Soul. But they are thinking hard.
But he's doing really well, and that's why everyone can relate.
They've done really well, and I know there's someone out there, and I'm really sorry.
You can't think right now, but that's okay. We'll take Sauti Soul and Kanye West for now. And lastly, just tell us, what are your next projects? What should we be expecting? What should we look out for? Drum roll.
Drum rolls. I'm releasing an album.
Woo! You heard it here first.
I'm releasing an album this year. And I'm so excited. I'm really excited because it's first and foremost, I have worked in a lot of other songs. Previous to my other work, in this project, I have produced some of my own work. So that is one thing I'm excited about. The genres are nothing people expect from me. So I'm also excited about that. And I'm excited about the stories that I want to share. And the visual work, the ideas I have.
I'm excited for you.
I'm excited. I'm really excited.
When should we expect like a snippet, something? When should we expect something? End of the year? Just
no, end of the year would be too late. Yeah. I have to be very careful because most of my audience is based in Kenya, and there's elections coming up. So there's people advising me. We're trying to be very strategic with it and how I'm going to release it. So could be just after the elections or before. We're going to like trend way. We'll just see.
You know what? Whenever you choose to bless us with your music, we are ready. We are ready here on Jambo Radio to jam with you.
Thank you.
Do we get the name of the album?
Yes.
We get that. Tell us.
The album is called Game Time. And it's just as simple like that. It's game time. Just know that it's game time.
Love it. So you guys heard it here first.
Game Time.
Marianne Mandy will be releasing her new album called Game Time sometime in this year. Sooner than you think, maybe. So watch this space, guys. Right, Marianne, it's been an amazing pleasure. It's been so beautiful speaking to you today. You've been a gem. You've been so easy to talk to. You've been so funny, and honestly, we have enjoyed you here on Jambo. We hope you come back.
Please have me back. Like
when you do your album, you coming back. When your album is released.
Did you hear that?
Yeah,
they have to call me back.
She's coming back.
I'm coming back. I'd love to. I could come every week.
Oh, thank you so much for being here. You've been amazing. Thank you for all your viewers that are tuned in watching us. Because we have some new faces in the building watching. So thank you for, putting it out there and getting them all to come here and, vibe with us. Before we go on to the next session, which you guys know is the music request show, we are just gonna end it off by playing one of Marianne's song. The song is called Hakuna Matata. Before we go, you're just gonna say your last words. Say anything you want to say to anyone listening out there. Just say.
I just want to thank everyone for being patient. The music industry is not easy. Being an artist is not easy. I'm not an organization. I'm an individual, and I'm not signed to any record label. I work on my own, and I have a very small team. And sometimes people come and go. It moves very slowly. There's been a pandemic as well. Things have happened, and I'm just grateful that there are people who are still, I check my statistics, and there are people who are still jamming to songs from 4 years ago, 5 years ago, and just thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the patience and the constant support, and I won't let you down this year. Just expect more, expect better.
Woohoo! That's it from Miriam. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We're gonna go now and listen to the beautiful song Hakuna Matata. Yay!
Ricky on the beat, so we set them up fire. Yo, you don't know, I wanna fire by them straight to the